Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
And a chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Trossard, Calafiori, and Lewis Skelly. And here's Havertz. That's destined for the flank. Trossard. And it's Eze. And Lewis Skelly. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Quarter of an hour played. Thuram here. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any off the post. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Rice. And here's Eze. And he shoots! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he thumps it clear. Lewis Skelly. Eze. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Inter genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack.
Havertz! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Barella. Bisek. And Bastoni. Carlos Augusto is sharing after that one. Mosquera did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now here's the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Diouf. Mkhitaryan. Trossard. Calafiori. Carlos Augusto.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Martinez. Bastoni. And that signals the end of the first period. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello everybody, and
So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Welcome the two sides.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Barella. And this is Mkhitaryan. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Havertz receives it in a wide position. So we've reached the hour mark. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Out towards the flank. Diouf. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see...
Oh, great leap! Against the crossbar! Oh, what? Has another go! This time, surely! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bastoni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left be...
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution.
Mkhitaryan. He's having a pop! Oh, crossbar! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Zielinski, could he?
Oh, what a mistake! And Martinez! He's got away with one there. Sucic gathers from the goal kick. And it's Sucic. He has a look up. Carlos Augusto puts a cross in. And that was very necessary. Inter Milan making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19, Trossard. Number 29.
Calafiori does really well there. He is strong.
Coming on the field, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Martinez.
Number 14, Eucrez.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tries to play it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had it nicked away. Two minutes to be added on. And it's Barella. He has found the way through. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitutions taking place.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. DiMarco. Not the most accurate pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a throw. Another throw-in. Now it's DiMarco. Great defending, strong and determined.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Knocks it into space. That's a super give and go. So just 15 minutes still to come. So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's been played through. Great chance! Well now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
He is looking a bit leaden-footed now. Barella does really well to win the ball there. And he cuts out the supply.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that pass just didn't quite work. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
Hello, attendees.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter, and as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
Contact a nearby member of
A
staff.
brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus. So spot kicks imminent. You can cut the tension with a knife. Gyökeres to go first. And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
DiMarco pondering where to put it. And he makes it one each. And he duly obliges. Eze second in line for them. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Barella, second to go. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Now it is the turn of the captain. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
We're on to number 3 here. That's a brilliant read. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Rice is the 4th man to step forward for them. Oh, the upright and back out.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Fratesi is the 4th man to step up. Never in doubt.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
This to stay in it. It's in. Pick that one out.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Raya facing match point. Oh, he saved it! And that takes us to sudden death. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
He must, but can he? And that will do it.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating here.
Arsenal have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Arsenal probably deserved that on the overall balance of things, Peter. They always seemed more comfortable.
A warm welcome to you all on this rainy afternoon to what we hope will be an enthralling encounter. They may be a little soggy, but the supporters are in good voice, and you can tell just how much this matters to them. I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks...
Tries one from range! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Gets his head on it! He's done very well to get to that.
Barcola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cherki. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out towards the right wing. Barcola could move up a gear here. Knocks it into space. And he's running through. Matches Nunes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Mayulu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bernardo Silva shifted it to the flank. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good ball, good take. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Bernardo Silva with the short one. The ball goes in. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And here's Haaland. Haaland!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. He was under real pressure there. It's a threat. Tries a shot! There it is! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, it's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, look on it here. Fabian Ruiz is flagged offside. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Away we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ake. He's played it back. Distributed tidily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That has been cut short. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Doku. He's picked his way through. Doku. He leaps for it. That's a sharp pass. And it's Reinders.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Over to the right flank. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Marquinhos does well to get it back. Cherki. Well read, nice interception. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Reinders. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread it left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Paris Saint-Germain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Point blank header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ake actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Foden, little pass back. O'Reilly providing an outlet on that flank. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Manchester surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the pass is intercepted. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's Ruiz.
Foden.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has been slung wide. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how
The fight, it just wasn't a great watch.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim.